Hi everyone, welcome to Talktoustoday. I'm Namita.
And I'm Simrit. Today on Talk to Us Today, we will be marking the week of Valentine's Day, the celebrated day of love world over. Nowadays, everyone equates Valentine's Day with romantic love. However, I have my own personal definition and way to celebrate this day of love. As Namita and I have mentioned earlier as well, we both love to celebrate every festival, function, and holiday. In the past, Valentine's Day was associated with romantic love for me as well. My husband and I would go out for dinner and wear red, and just the both of us go for a date night. Sometimes for a movie and then dinner, but the typical date night. We wouldn't really exchange gifts or anything, but we loved hanging out.
Yeah, us too. We love to go out for a date night, dress up and all, especially for you and me, Simrit. I mean, we live with our families and don't get much one on one time with our partners. So it's a great idea. But nowadays, it's becoming more about kids. My kids makes us these
Yes.
special greeting cards and expect us to get a cake for them that we all cut together. Yeah, and they do expect some gifts as well. So it's a big deal for them.
Kid growing up in Canada in the 80s, we would give all our classmates and teachers Valentine's Day cards. Like it was a cultural norm. We used to buy store bought cards and spend like hours the night before writing everyone's name and dotting our I's with hearts. I mean, it's cute, right? At night, like, and our
Yeah.
parents being immigrants, like just wondering, "Ye kya ho raha hai?" It was an expression of gratitude for our teachers and a reason to tell our friends we liked them. If not love, you're too young.
Yo, that's lovely. And the kids must have felt so special receiving all those greeting cards.
It really did make us feel special. Imagine getting close to 25 cards and coming home and decorating them all over your room or your house or whatever. I was only in grade 3 or 4, so it was a special feeling. I mean, not romantic or anything, but just a nice warm feeling. It feels special even though we knew every kid had to like give you a card, but you're too young to realize that. And I liked that inclusion theory. I think our schools have it like if you call one kid to a birthday, you have to call them all unless you know anybody one on one. So every kid got a card from everyone else.
I mean, I love the idea of teaching kids inclusion from the early age. I mean, teaching them equality. And of course, as they grow up, you have to let them make their own decisions.
Right.
But, going back to our topic of Valentine's Day, whether it's a special day or not, to receive a card from, somebody, a personal message, I mean, as an adult or as a child, it's so wonderful. And to know that someone is thinking of you, like, I mean, they like you or they love you, it just brighten up gloomiest of your day. And even in this era of social media, a personalized WhatsApp message from a friend telling you how much they care for you, how much they love you, it's so heartwarming, isn't it? And I don't care for those forwards that people keep sending on various occasions. I don't care at all. I mean, they feel so meaningless. I mean, a one liner message written by somebody makes a lot of difference for me.
It does. And I'm talking about like what is love really? It's a feeling of caring for someone, genuine affection, and mutual respect. Plus that little bit more when you care a little bit extra for someone. You like people and then you love people. Over the years, I've been really lucky enough to develop some very intimate bonds with some extremely special people, family and friends. I love them dearly and they all warm my heart. But sometimes we can love people from afar, like someone who we've never met. Now, I've never been the kind who's had like a celebrity crush or, a crazy fan, except for one. Just this week, we lost, according to me, India's biggest legend. Calling her talented is a gross understatement.
I can't.
Yes, I mean Lata Mangeshkar ji.
Yes, I
A woman who could stir your soul, really, right? She could stir your soul with her voice. And it was my childhood dream to meet her, one on one, sit with her. I realized a couple of years ago when she became very reclusive, I had a couple of means to meet her. but it was never meant to be. I realized when she became quite reclusive that my dream would not be fulfilled. It saddened me, but I had a feeling it wouldn't. I'm a music lover, and her voice stirs me even now. But Namita, I didn't expect that her death would shake me so profoundly. I was sitting there with my husband on Sunday morning, and we were flipping channels. So we're on NDTV, and then we flipped to another channel. And so there was no news, and all of a sudden it flashed that she died. And I knew she was in the ICU, so I was like hoping that she'd be okay. And I wept. I saw the news. I'm like, oh my God. And then I started crying. And COVID's made us a little jaded, a little desensitized. I didn't realize. And then I called my mom and she's like, Acha, don't cry. Acha, koi baat. Like, you don't know how to react. But she told my dad and he's like, oh yeah, she was so special to she was that special to me. I'm not young and it really shook me. My family was shocked that it shook me so much, but they were shocked, like they were saddened as well. And I realized that day that sometimes what we love and who we love from afar is really real. To be saddened to tears by someone is a form of love. She wasn't young, and unfortunately, death is a part of our lives and our life cycles. But I am in love with her voice. I will always be in love with her voice. Maybe my love for music has come from her, from being a kid in the 70s and 80s and listening to my parents, Kishore Kumar, Muhammad Rafi, and Lataji's music on that. And
Yes.
that love gives me happiness, and it always will. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, oh, I also love her so much. Her voice touches the heart, And I have listened all the songs from, I mean, 60s to 90s. Amazing. And every single song is a melody to ears. And
It is.
acknowledging love and accepting it is also very important. I mean, I was doing this bit of reading and I found out, like, according to some specialists, there are like four types of love: erotic or romantic love, a love for friends and family, maternal or paternal love, and the love of mankind. So, the love of mankind is when we love without any expectations. It's a love we give whether it is returned or not. And I think that's the kind of love we have for us or our, celebrities sometimes. But more importantly, the love like the love of music or love for art or love for dance or love for a country or God, right? So, some of these loves, such as parents' love for the children, are natural and transcends national boundaries. But
That's true.
many, usually men, are uncomfortable expressing love due to some maybe cultural norms or personal restrictions, or maybe just because they're worried about not being reciprocated. I don't know. That does
Yeah, it's
happen.
easy to see that. I mean, stereotypically, men are. I think women are becoming that way too. Either way, it's easy to believe in love in different like to
Yeah.
in love in different forms. If we just open our hearts a little, like we can believe in love the more we feel open. And we all know to love is to truly live. Don't
Yes.
get bound down by our thoughts that this will be too much, or maybe I shouldn't do this, or is this too less. Just go with the flow, guys. Just express your love for your friend or your cousin or your neighbor who like made sure your car was okay in the thunderstorm, or took care of your dog who was outside. Send them a little message expressing your appreciation for them and the love for the act that they did. I mean, you don't have to love them, but what they did for you. Tell your sister you love her and take her out for a coffee. Also appreciate your cook who made a special meal for you because you were looking down and out, or your nanny who went out of their ways to help you with your children.
Yeah.
It will make them feel special and make your day, but it also makes you feel good. So it's not completely selfless here. You've spread a little love in the universe. That's always good.
Yes, that's true. So here is our takeaway for today. No can, no lecture. Yeah, no lecture, but
Yeah.
use this Valentine week to spend time with your loved ones. And if you can't spend time with them, send them a card or send them a personal message, or maybe a video message or audio message, or maybe go old school and send them a letter if you can, right? And
Right. Yeah,
That would be so
definitely.
amazing, yeah. And I mentioned that because
Absolutely.
I was doing this letter writing with my son, and I was like, wow, we completely forgot to write the
Mm,
letters. So this is the best way to express the feelings, right? And let the people around you
absolutely.
know how much their gestures mean to you. On Valentine's Day, spend time with your loved ones, not just because it's Valentine's, but because it's a nice to have a special day to show your love and express your love with the people whom you love.
Yeah, it's all about love. So that's all on Talk to Us today. Do let us know what you think of today's episode by emailing us on hello@talktoustoday.com or comment below in the comment section. Do let your friends know where to find us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to stay notified of our new videos every Friday at 6 p.m. Thank you for joining us and Talk to Us today.
Remember to talk
Remember,
this today.
keep smiling,
Keep
keep
laughing.
laughing, and keep talking.
Yes, keep
Happy
talking.
Valentine's Day, everyone.
Yeah, happy Valentine's
See you
Day.
next week.
Bye.